parts, very important. Now this we go over with you during consultation. Some people remember these details and some people don't, so I'm going to repeat them here. There's different kinds of parting. The microstrand is designed, the whole microstrand technology is to not only give you more hair, but to use your hair and keep your own hair healthy. The way to do that is to have this very fine microstrand with openings, with diamond openings, that your hair comes through and you have full access to your scalp. Now, by having full access to your scalp, if you were to part your hair in a flat way means almost like this. If you part your hair in a flat way and you slick it to the left and the right and you look in like this, you're gonna see zigzag or sort of a maybe not natural look in your opinion. Some people like zigzag looks where the part doesn't look definite. But some people expect a part where it's flat to the head and they can see the definite skin of the part. When you have the microstrand on, you're not going to see a flat skin part. You're going to see more of a fluffy part. So I'm trying to simulate this on my own hair. See how my hair is together? There is a part, but it's a together part. It's a fluffy part. That's the kind of part you're going to be able to have, and not a scalpy part when you have the microstrand, because we want to keep your scalp open to breathe and have access to your scalp. So the trade-off is you need to have a fluffy part. Now, let's say you say, I don't want a fluffy part. I want to see a scalp part like that. Then there's a couple different ways. If you have enough hair, we can take the microstrand and split it where your hair is in the middle. Although you have to have enough of your own hair to fill in that open area. That's one way. The other way is to use an M1 microstrand. That's what I have. Now I have no hair on my head. I'm bald. So I need a 1 millimeter called an M1, standing for 1 millimeter microstrand. That's for only a bald area. So yes, when I part like this, you can see my scalp, okay? If you do have hair there, we can put a M1 in the part. And if we do that, it's going to give you more of a scalp part. Maybe not as much as mine, because you're seeing my scalp right through, although nevertheless, it'll give you more of a scalp part. Now, a lot of times when somebody has one length hair and they part it down the middle, you still need to have the part fluffy together like I was showing you if you have the open microstrand to keep your scalp breathing. Although if you want a scalp part, you're going to need the M1, and the M1, no hair is going to come through. That's the trade-off, but it'll give you more of a scalp part. All right, so you have to understand the difference of wanting a scalpy part versus wanting a fuller part. Now, how do you dry your hair to have a fuller part? I'm going to tell you what you should not do and what you should do. What you should not do if you have the open microstrand so your scalp breathes, you shouldn't wet the hair and push it this way and push it that way flat to your head like this. Because if you push it flat to your head like this, you're going to see maybe the microstrand or an unevenness. That's exactly what not to do. What you should do is the following. You dampen the area of the part no matter where the hair is. You blow dry the hair forward in that area where the hair is damp or wet. After you dry it forward, then after it's dried, then you part it. And if you dry it forward and then part it, the part comes more together, looking a lot more natural. It's super simple and easy and makes a big difference.